And Jeremiah Turner again on the run right there after the botch snap on the last play.
So the Broncos continuing to march down the field. It's inside the Madison Central 10.
13, Jeremiah Turner.
And good to see Turner get some carries. This is a guy with a very high ceiling, a speedy sophomore. And it's 3rd down and 5 as the Broncos can pick up a first down. They've got it right now at the Madison Central 6. Under 7 minutes to play. Got a new quarterback in as well as the Broncos fumbling it inside the goal line, and that ball's going to be blown dead at about the 1. So it should be a first down on the carry. It was Jeremiah Turner with the carry.
Yeah, just about got in right there. Just had a fumble at the end.
So it's going to be first down and goal.
First down.
Brady Ross, the new Broncos quarterback. So a lot of the first-teamers out for Frederick Douglass. As with the score here, it will become a running clock. And I think for both teams, that would be a welcome sight, as this game has certainly gotten ugly at times. There's Turner again. That was great defense by Madison Central.
Yeah, getting right back there. There's nowhere for him to go on that play. That was a win for the defensive line.
That was a Derek Moose McElwee on the stop.
Jeremiah Turner. Loss of 3 on the play.
2nd down and goals. Turner lost a few.
So we have another unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
I didn't see a penalty actually on the field.
Again, I don't think I've ever seen this many unsportsmanlike conducts in one single game.
Now the Broncos going to move on, and this game going to be talked about in the high school football circles for quite a while. But the Broncos going to move on to the state semifinal, again pending a couple of other outcomes. Their opponent in sight will be determined. We will update the ticker, and hopefully before we sign off tonight, update you on their state semifinal opponent next week. Madison Central team that has played very, very hard, and quite an accomplishment for them to get to this place in the season, to be playing round 3 of the playoffs. But tonight, no match for Frederick Douglass. So 3rd down and goal, and the officials, what are they doing?
I'm not quite sure. It looks like they're huddling up again. Not really sure what they're talking about, though.
Well, there was an unsportsmanlike after Turner had the loss of 3, so it's going to be 3rd down and goal, and the White Hats coming over again to talk to Nathan McPeak. That one a little bit out of your camera view.
Just a game that's been extended so long just because of so many penalties. I think this is one that would have been over if not for all these penalties.
Yeah. It's a 3rd down and goal. Or is it? Nope, it's 2nd down. So Turner picked up a 1st down and goal when he was brought down at the 1. And then the loss of 3 now makes it, of course, 2nd down and goal. Sayre on their way to the state semifinal. A minute left in that game. Sayre going to defeat Pikeville 21-6. Congratulations, Chad Pennington, in the Sayre community. They're moving on. There's a handoff from Ross. It was Carter Ross on the handoff from Brady Ross, the quarterback.
And Carter Ross with a nice simple run right there, just a run to run out some time here. Not really going to make too much of a difference on the game.
Number 34, Carter Ross at the carry.
You got a Sayre team, KJ. It's undefeated.
That's amazing. A really nice run here for this Sayre team and trying to get them their state championship here in 1A. Beating a good Pikeville team tonight.
Our crew will be there next week, and look forward to seeing great folks at Sayre. Brock Kaufman, just a tremendous talent at receiver. Luke Pennington, a quarterback. And Douglas trying to salt this one away. 3rd down and goal from inside the central 20-yard line. That's Ross again. Carter Ross scrambling to the near side.
And again, just a simple run right there, not picking up too much.
And the clock going to stop, though. 3:35 left.
Loss of a couple on the play. 4th down and goal from the 21.
I think it's the second time that Douglas had it from the goal outside of the 20-yard line.
Yeah, it sure is. The 4th and goal from the 21 again in the second quarter. They had it 4th and goal from the opponent's 32. That meant 4th and 68. So a change of possessions regardless of play here, as Central will possess it one more time. As this game is slip-slided away. Ross back to throw in the end zone. And it's incomplete. Pass intended for Josiah Lemon.
Yeah, like you're trying to hit Josiah Lemon on the deep route right there just to get him a touch, but the ball's a little bit too far inside.
Got an update in Louisville. Ballard at 21, Trinity 17. That game at half, at least the last check was halftime. And Central, it's Brian Mathis with a powerful run across the 30 to the 35-yard line.
Going back to that Ballard game, just really shocking that the run that they've been able to make. If they're able to take down Trinity tonight, really nice playoff run that they'll be doing over there.
Ryle defeats Central Hardin 43-14, so Ryle is at home next week. And at half, at least last check, Great Crossing. How about the run they've been on? They lead Barron County 31-14 at half.
Yeah, and a really good program over there. I've actually have a friend on the coaching staff, and the run that they've been able to make this year, getting their first playoff win and getting their first road playoff win, taking out #1 Manual now on the way to maybe another win here, maybe even making a state playoff run. Big congrats to them over there.
Again, Ballard, halftime leading by 4 over Trinity, and goodness, that score could change. If it doesn't, this will be Ballard's 3rd straight state semifinal.
Yeah, big congrats to them, just the leaps that they've been able to make with that program over there.
New coaching staff for the Bruins. They started out relatively slowly, but they have played so well of late. Quarterback Larry Irwin has done a great job. He's got 2 big receivers to throw to.
Yeah, covering them earlier in the season, I didn't think that it was a season they could make a run like this, but they've turned it around and been able to do some good things.
Corinthian Barnes going to continue to run hard. And
yeah, big run from Barnes here, who had a big game last week and has really been shut out this week and finally able to pick up some good yardage.
And certainly a Great Crossing, if that score holds, they would travel here, and that would be an interesting game. Such proximity between those two teams.
Yeah, 2 up-and-coming schools, both schools, newer schools. I think Douglas opened in 2017 and Great Crossing, not exactly sure when they opened, but a fairly new school also, so making a lot of noise for some new programs.
1st down and 10, under 3 minutes left as Madison Central trying to churn out the final yardage. 36-6 Frederick Douglass lead. And the handoff from Herbst. It was Davion DeBruce that was in the backfield that time for Madison Central.
And it's starting to get some yardage on these runs, but just a little bit too little too late here.
Got an official's timeout and an injured Indian. We'll take a quick timeout. Second down and long. Coming up, you're watching Central Kentucky High School football from Glycott.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com. You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
We got an injured Madison Central Indian. We'll try to decipher the name of that student athlete in just a little bit here with 2:18 on the clock and a 36-6 Frederick Douglass lead over Madison Central. The rain has certainly started to pick up, and a lot of prayers right now for the young man out on the field for Madison Central, and thoughts as this certainly this game is turned to a negative place here, and for the Broncos, KJ, they what they've been able to do, control the game at the line of scrimmage on both sides, and but that's not the point of this at this point right now. Yeah,
and the Broncos, a really nice win here. Just so many other things going on in the game here, so many penalties going on, so many unsportsmanlikes, and now you have an injured player. We just hope that he's okay.
I think the game's over, guys. I think the White Hat is ended the game. Is what my interpretation is here, as the White Hat raised the football in the air. Yeah, so the game's over, and we're going to end it with 2:18 left, and we are going to take a timeout here, as that young man is good to see him up. My heavens, is it good to see him up, and thank you, Lord, as that young man is up for Madison Central. And that's going to wrap things up here. And I think the officials, with the proper decision to end this game. So the game's over. And I think another good decision is for these two teams to not go shake hands.
Yeah, just with all the chippiness, I think was better for both teams just to walk away and just concede the game.
Yep. So that's going to take care of things. Broncos move on 36-6 over Madison Central. We will step aside. Be right back after this.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
You can get a jump start on end-of-year savings right now from Cartown Kia.
New 2025 Kia Sorento, just $329 down and $329 per month. Or the hot new 2025 Kia K4, just $229 down and $229 per month. Plus financing for 1.9% for up to 60 months or $3,000 off select models.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty.
Don't miss the season of new traditions at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Cartown Kia, your dealership for unmatched design, performance, and savings at 3120 Lexington Road in Nicholasville. Visit them online at CartownKiaUSA.com.
Back at Frederick Douglass High School, final score tonight. Broncos move on to the state semifinal. They defeat Madison Central 36-6. Broncos, as we tabulate some of these stats, Broncos dominant on the ground. KHA 289 rush yards.
Yeah, when you have a dominant win like that, you have a good chance to win the game. The game's won on the ground, so when you can run the ball, it really helps you control the game.
Got to 289 for the Broncos, and for the second straight week, Dakari Talbert leads them tonight. 14 carries, 109 yards, including an average of a 7.2. Darion Talbert, 5 for 73. Peyton Smith, 6 carries, 66 yards, and Jeremiah Turner, 5 for 25 yards. Quarterback Jackson Stroutman, 3 of 5, 33 yards, and receiving-wise, Avion Chenault, only 1 catch for 31 yards. Darion Talbert, though, the big play, the punt return, was huge for the touchdown.
Yeah, because I think that's the play that really cracked the game open. Because if they don't get that right there, Madison Central just scored a touchdown, and they have a little bit of momentum. And then that play right there just kind of killed all that momentum, and that's when Douglas really started to take off and just run away with the game.
For Madison Central, no first downs in the first half. They finished with some semblance of offense in the second half. They finished with 9 first downs, including 64 rush yards. They had 62 passing yards, good for 126. And Madison Central led on the ground. Bryant Mathis, 14 carries, 64 yards. Corinthian Barnes, 8 for 20. Quarterback Carson Herbst, 6 for 12. And from a receiving standpoint, Brian Mathis also led them through the air. 2 catches, 48 yards.
Yeah, they had some good performances over there. And Bryant Mathis, I feel like he did everything he could. The run game just wasn't there this game.
This is certainly a score that will hold, and maybe not really the storyline that people will remember about this game. It was one of the more ugly games in terms of penalties, and just a really difficult time for the officials to sort out. They ended the game at the 2:18 mark. We also had an injury to a Madison Central student athlete that thankfully appeared to be okay as he was aided off the field under his own power. So final score tonight, Douglas 36, Madison Central 6. Still to come, our Elite Building Products most outstanding player, as well as our Central Kentucky drive of the game, presented by Central Kentucky Driving School. We'll step aside. More coverage in just a moment from Glycod.
Get a jump start on end-of-year savings right now from Cartown Kia.
New 2025 Kia Sorento, just $329 down and $329 per month. Or the hot new 2025 Kia K4, just $229 down and $229 per month. Plus financing for 1.9% for up to 60 months or $3,000 off select models.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty.
Don't miss the season of new traditions at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Let's get real. You could go to work right after high school, but spend a little time with us and we'll give you a better chance to do more, be more, and earn more. College for the real world. College for your world.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
And we're back live at Frederick Douglass. Broncos defeat Madison Central tonight, 36-6. Take a look at your Central Kentucky Driving School drive of the game. Central Kentucky proud to be a supporter of high school athletics on Glycod. They're safety-focused with state-certified instructors offering behind-the-wheel instruction. You can visit drivecky.com or call them at 859-538-7775. And KJ, let's go to really the first drive of this game.
Yeah, that drive, it's a lot of things that make that the drive of the game because it came off, they just got 3 and out on defense, Avion Chenault with a good punt return, and then they get the big score that puts them on top. And I think it really just set the tone for the game. And after that score, they never looked back. So I think, yeah, that first drive of the game is the drive of the game tonight. And
it was really for the Broncos. They dominated this game, KJ, certainly at the line of scrimmage, and certainly some negativity that can be discussed candidly, but a lot of optimism as well, and their offensive and defensive line was very sharp.
Yeah, and as you're saying, football's won at the line of scrimmage, and Douglas was able to give Madison Central a taste of their own medicine. They were able to run the ball more than them. They were able to shut down Madison Central's run game. They're a run-heavy team. They were able to shut all that down, and then they were able to run the ball on them in turn, which Madison Central just had no answer for their run game. They just ran all through them all game.
What are some points of emphasis, certainly from an offensive side, that the Broncos can take moving forward? Because there were really some interesting play calls tonight. You had the 3 backs in the backfield. You had a lot of different things tonight.
To be honest, for the Broncos, I think this is so positive because there's really no answer for their offense. As I was saying during the game, Avion Chenault, their top receiver, had 1 catch, and they're able to come out here and beat a very good Madison Central team by 30 points, only giving him one target, and they're able to just get all their running backs involved. So it's really, you can't stop their running game, and then if you try to load up and stop their running game, they have a guy in Avion Chenault that can just take the top off the defense. So as a defensive coordinator, it really just leaves you like, what do you stop? You don't really know what to stop because you stop one thing to hit you with the other one. You stop that thing to hit you with another thing. So it's really tough for any team they're going to be playing against here in the next few rounds. What
did you like best tonight about Douglas's defense?
Just the defensive line. Hats off to the defensive line. They were the MVP. Madison Central, they weren't able to get anything going as far as their run game. They're a run-heavy team, and Douglas is just back there every play. Their top running backs, they couldn't get any momentum going. They didn't even have a first down in the first half, which just shows how good of a defensive performance they put together this afternoon. And just hats off again to that defensive line. They really stepped up and did their thing today.
Take a look at your final numbers presented by Man of War Harley-Davidson, and all those rush yards for Douglas on the verge of 300. But then all those penalties, what do you do with those?
Just something you have to get cleaned up because the further you go down, you're not going to be able to win a game with that many penalty yards. They're lucky that they were able to get out to a good lead, but you really have to clean that up. Almost 200 yards in penalties. I don't think you're going to beat any other teams in the playoffs with that many yards and penalties.
15 penalties, 196 yards tonight for Douglas. The turnover, the interception by Sion Khan. Again, a lot of positives tonight for the Broncos, but boy, some things that are going to be worthy of discussion here in the coming days. Broncos a winner tonight. Your Elite Building Products most outstanding player on the other side of this timeout. We'll be right back.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Madnasium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Madnasium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Madnasium, we're changing lives through math.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
Special thanks to Elite Building Products. They're proud to support tonight's most outstanding players. Elite Building Products, family owned and located in Nicholasville. They offer the right decision for your home with windows, doors, vinyl siding, and accessories. Great folks at Elite Building, 859-887-2440. Bryant Mathis did quite well tonight for the Indians.
He did all he could, and he had their one and only touchdown, but they utilized him every way they could. They put him in the Wildcat. He also had a couple of big catches out of the backfield. They hit him on some wheel routes, so he really had a good performance tonight. Just came up a little bit short.
And for Frederick Douglass, Dakari Talbert, there are so many good backs, but he's really seemed to elevate himself in this running game for Broncos.
He has, and when you have four good running backs over there for Frederick Douglass like they do, it can really be hard to separate yourself. But Dakari Talbert, obviously the main guy, and able to score 2 touchdowns tonight and also getting over 100 yards rushing. So he really had an excellent game tonight.
You go back to that punt, though. Right after Madison Central has scored, Darion Talbert, the punt return, that really changed the complexion of the game.
Yeah, and I think that may be the play of the game right there, because without that punt, Madison Central has the momentum, but he's able to make that punt return, and then after that, just no looking back. The game really got out of reach. It was a close game up until that point, and then, like I said, Douglas just took off, and Madison Central just couldn't catch up.
So for the 6th straight season, the Broncos move on to the state semifinal, one of only 4 teams remaining. They will either play Trinity or Great Crossing. Trinity right now is leading Ballard by 6 in the start of the 4th quarter. If that score holds, Douglas will travel to Trinity. If the Rocks lose, Douglas at home next week against upstart Great Crossing. And KJ, it will be an interesting week. But again, the Broncos to a win from a state championship.
Yeah. Whoever they play next week, it'll be very tough, whether it's an upcoming Great Crossing team or a really good Trinity team. So they really have to be prepared, and they have to take away these penalties they had, because 2 good teams like that, you just can't be sloppy like that.
That'll do it for us. Congratulations to Madison Central on a fine season. But for tonight, the Broncos defeat the Indians 38-6. Our producer tonight has been Steve Bird. Our production assistant, Shidroke Artistani. Joe O'Million on camera. For KJ Jones, I'm Chris Labar. Good night from Lexington. You've been watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Central Kentucky High School Football, presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. Never underestimate you. Tonight's game was brought to you by Cartown Kia in Nicholasville, movement that inspires. IBEW Local 369, power up your potential. Mathnasium of East and West Lexington, changing lives through math. Roosters, a fun, casual place for wings and more. Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky. Community Action Council. New Vista. Tech 24. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment. And Fast Signs.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcast, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation